Hey, it's Ross Bain with Role Playing Public Radio. We're playing Dungeon Crawl Classics. This is going to be called Tremors and Dragons because they released another Tremors movies recently, and I started thinking about, boy, I'd like to kill a lot of player characters with Graboids, but
it's a simple goal.
It's a simple goal, but I thought it would be too. We've done Slasher Flick not too long ago, I think, but we haven't done DCC in a while, and I think it'd be fun to put the Graboids in a world of high adventure and fantasy and magic and mystery. So
we're clearly not heroes.
Yeah, well, you're mighty in heart. We'll see. We'll see how many of your peasants survive. So every player here tonight has 4 peasants, a full squad of peasants. You're all citizens of a village called Dewhurst. Dewhurst is having their harvest ritual, or not ritual, festival. Where, hey, the harvest is coming in. It's great. Yay, it's still warm out.
We have food.
We have food, and the weather's nice. And we can relax and party and get drunk. What could go wrong? Yay. So, let's just go ahead. So you're all at the village festival, the festival grounds, and bunches of stalls have been set up. People trading goods. There's games. There's singing, dancing. So just introduce your peasants and what they're doing at this festival. So I'll start, of course, with Aaron.
Oh, hello. I have my 4 peasants. I have an elven forester named Kirion, a minstrel named Connell, a elven glassblower named Elaeth, and a rice farmer named Rick. So,
Rick the rice farmer. Right.
Yeah. So, let's see. Kirion is actually giving a demonstration of how to be able to properly set up bowstrings in order to keep them basically just about general upkeep, basically make sure you're maintaining them and used for proper hunting. Canal is singing about the wonderful harvest that is gone through the town. It's been a good year, at least for him, so he's trying to keep everybody else's spirits up. Laeth is blowing glass, so
yeah, like you do.
That's like making different vases and whatnot. So and stuff off to the side right now if you're gonna do it. And Rick is drinking a lot.
Drinking a lot. Oh, has it been a bad harvest for Rick?
No, it's been a great harvest, and the fact that he's been able to, pay for a lot of debts right now, and also use the side business of basically making rice wine.
Okay, so it's a happy drinking, not
it's a happy drinking, but he does it too much, and he's kind of an angry drunk sometimes. Like
okay, all right.
Happy drunk to the point of anger.
Next up we have Birk.
Hey, I 4 peasants myself. Also, we have Jonko the Gong Farmer, Jonko the Hunter, Jonko the Halfling Trader, and Jonko the Dwarven Herder.
God damn it.
All right. Are they related?
No relation that they know of.
Okay.
It was just an odd birth year.
All right. What are each of the 4 Jonkos doing?
Let's see. At this festival, Jonko the Gong Farmer is farming gong because everyone's diet at the festival is real bad, so you get some primo product.
All right.
Jonko the Hunter is wandering around. Jonko the Halfling Trader is trading, of course. Jonko the Dwarven Herder is herding his prize ox to the ox competition.
Oh, the ox competition. Okay.
Yeah.
What do they judge oxes on in this competition?
Size, mostly.
Size? Do you think Jonko? How confident is Jonko?
Very, but he shouldn't be because it's a dwarven ox, so it's going to lose to all the human oxes.
Oh, they don't have a separate dwarven ox category?
No, we're not that progressive here.
Okay. Well, I'm rooting for the Jonkos. Next up, we have Tom. Tell us about your peasants.
Well, there's Nigel, the orphan. There's Reginald, the herder. There's Hiram, the radish farmer. And and Lucius the hunter, all human.
Okay. And what are each of them doing?
The herder is selling his animal products. The radish farmer is selling radishes because naturally.
Mm-hmm.
The hunter is selling some freshly caught game and furs and things like that, and the orphan is probably begging.
Okay, so it's like a professional orphan beggar kind of person.
He's very good. He's an excellent beggar. Just mwah.
Okay, just a lot of compliments for his begging.
And also, the orphan has more hit points than any of my other dudes.
Oh, well, so he's the tank for the group.
He's apparently he's like he gets enough to spike his gruel with some really good shit.
All right. And then finally, of course, we have Baz.
Hi.
Tell us about your 4 peasants.
I have Patricia, the guild beggar.
Mm-hmm.
Ross, the jester. Randolph, the cheesemaker. And Abalone McGillicuddy, the tax collector.
All right, and what are each of them doing?
Well, seeing how I don't know what a guild beggar is, neither does Patricia, and she is wandering around aimlessly. Ross is doing jester things, dancing, juggling, entertaining the masses. Randolph is hawking his wares, selling that, just slinging that dairy. And Abalone McGillicuddy is going around making sure everyone's taxes are in order.
Okay. All right, so it's a full day at the Harvest Festival. The oxen competition is soon to start. There's a lot of heated interest in this year. Between Aaron, what's one of the 2 oxen that people think are going to be like one of the two biggest oxen? What's the name of one of them?
One of those is Ditch Smasher.
Ditch Smasher?
Ditch Smasher.
Ditch Smasher. Okay, he smashes ditches. All right.
Wait, what?
All right. And someone give me who is Ditch Smasher's owner? It's not one of your characters. Anyone?
I would never name anything that.
Well, okay. Well, we'll say Earl. Earl the herder owns Ditch Smasher. He's very proud of him. But Baz, what's the name of the other oxen that is also very large, possibly bigger than Ditch Smasher?
Velvet Delight.
Velvet Delight. All right, and who owns Velvet Delight?
Velvet.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Velvet the herder. So as we begin, everything's going. It's a bright sunny day. Children are laughing and singing. Everyone is quite happy. Things couldn't be better. But then there's a huge crowd around the sort of fenced-in area where they're bringing an oxen for the oxen competition. Well, the ox measuring. They have a big rope, and they have two of the oldest men in the town. Take one end of each rope, and they use that to measure the width and the girth and the height of each oxen. And then the one numerically learned peasant, we'll say her name is Shirley. Shirley is the one who writes these numbers down, and then using her formula, as she calls it, can say what in square yardage, which oxen is biggest. Because we don't have weighing technology. That's far too advanced for the humble village of Dewhurst. So Jonko's got a front row seat to this. Jonko, they're measuring Velvet Delight right now, and you can see Ditch Smasher is in the nearby pen waiting his turn, but Earl the Herder is nowhere around. But as the two oldest men of the village are moving the rope around and yelling out numbers to Shirley, you notice there's a group of children right outside the fence that are skipping rope, the newest fad, and singing about the plague times, which is, of course, a delightful children's song that you all know and love. But then the oddest thing that happens, the child that is jumping up and down, there is an explosion of dirt in the distance, and the child just disappears. So, Jonko the Herder, you're the
rope.
Haunted rope. All right. So what will Jonko do?
Which Jonko?
The Herder.
Yeah.
I'm going to tie off Dr. Krazix, my prize ox, and run off to see what happened to the kid.
Okay.
I'll alert people, too.
All right. There's a lot of yelling and commotion going around, so people aren't going to really notice you, unless you stand and wave your arms around to try and be noticed. So that's sort of a full action, or going over to investigate the disappearance of the child is another full action. So which one do you want to do?
Well, Jonko is a strong, independent person. He's just going to go check it out on his own.
Okay. So Jonko runs over and he gets to the fence. And the other kids are looking around, kind of scared, but there is a big hole in the ground where the kid that was jumping the rope is missing. And that's when you feel the vibrations. The fence is starting to vibrate. Something is shaking the fence, but you don't see anybody actually touching the fence. So, what are you
haunted?
Do?
Just like the gypsy woman said.
Oh no. Canceled. Well, I'm a natural digger, so I'm going to dig at the hole to see if the kid's down.
Okay. So we'll say that would probably be strength to dig through quickly.
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. 5 under 11.
Okay. So yeah, we're using the house roll to make attribute checks. Just roll under your attribute plus your modifier. So yeah, you managed to dig through, and you can see there's actually, but you realize there's sort of a tunnel under the ground where this eruption was, and so as you're processing this, Velvet Delight, bellows out, as oxen are wont to do when they are scared or nervous. And then there's another eruption of dirt in the ground. And the crowd screams something's happening. So at this point, all of you can hear there's some sort of commotion coming from the ox competition. So you can nominate one of your peasants to take an action, someone who's nearby to suddenly act. So Aaron, which peasant do you want to have nearby?
Kirion the Elven Forester will go by because he's his shack that he was doing the bow tying lessons is nearest, so he'll run over to see what's going on. Okay.
So you're running over to see what's going on. You see, Jonko on the fence. He's actually on the ground, sort of digging. There's some kids looking around scared outside the fence, but inside the fence, where the ox is. The ox is partially under the ground. It looks like, which is really confusing because, Velvet Delight is an enormous animal. And there's a huge crowd of people that are just struck in fear of this. They don't know what the fuck's going on, but there's a sort of dust, a bunch of dust in the air, a bunch of dirt in the air, this cloud, so you can't really see too well what's happening to the ox.
Okay. So is there anyone trying to help it at least pull it out of the hole that it seems to have fallen in?
The two oldest men of the village have both been knocked down. They're nearest to it. Surely the numerically literate woman, possibly a witch, is the next one closer, so she's still sitting down. This has happened very quickly. So Velvet is, of course, being held by 3 of the burly men of the village to prevent possible interference, as is custom in the ox competition. You don't want the ox owner to try and bully or extort or murder the oldest men doing the measuring, as has happened far too many times. But Velvet is trying to struggle to get free. So
then I'll see if I can grab the bridle, the rope going off of the bridle, and pull it up. At least try to assist her and give her some leverage.
Okay, well you're still not in the fenced areas. You'll have to climb that fence and get to her first. So give me an agility check.
Agility check. Of course, that would be the one I really suck at. Let's see. 10.
Is that under your agility?
Yes. So I have my agility's -1.
Okay. Well, what's your agility attribute?
7. So I
7.
only.
So you fail.
7.
Yeah.
Oh, I have to roll under a 7.
Yeah. We're doing a house roll where you have to roll under your attribute. So you fail.
Okay, no problem. Okay, then I failed.
So you fall as you climb the fence. You fall over on your ass, hit the ground, and that's when a snake-like monster pops out of the ground and starts coming towards you. Let's see here. Next up, Tom, nominate one of your peasants.
It's going to be the radish farmer.
What's your radish farmer's name?
The radish farmer is Hiram.
Hiram. Okay, where's Hiram?
He's at his stall with his many radishes.
Is that near? I guess that's near the ox field.
Yep.
Okay, so he hears all this commotion through his at his little stall. So what is Hiram going to do?
He's going to.
You can climb.
He sees an animal in distress. He's got to go help.
Well, he can hear the animal in distress, but there's a bunch of people between him and the ox. But yeah, you can push your way through the crowd. Give me an agility check. There we go.
Right on the money.
Dang. All right. So you get through the crowd pretty easily. Now you're straddling the fence, and you can see clearly there is an enormous maw sticking out of the dirt and has swallowed one of Velvet's legs. The poor oxen is frantically trying to get away, but the creature is dragging it underneath the ground. So, Baz, nominate one of your peasants.
Abalone McGillicuddy.
Mm-hmm. The tax collector?
Yes, tax collector. Does he see what's transpiring currently?
He can if he wants. He could be in the crowd watching the ox competition.
Okay. So does he see Aaron's character?
Mm-hmm.
The one that was that I guess Aaron's character is the one that's closest to the one to whatever just showed up.
Yeah.
Abalone starts briskly walking towards Aaron's character, saying, "Excuse me, have you filed the proper paperwork for this animal? I'm going to need your tax stamp and." Yeah, that's what he does.
It's literally being eaten. Help me or get out of the way.
All right. There's also a snake monster writhing on the ground, rapidly heading towards Aaron's character. But it turns as you are yelling at Abalone McGillicuddy, and it doesn't seem... give me a luck check, which means roll under your luck on a d20.
Yes.
You make
barely.
it? Okay. All right, so it does not divert to attack you, Baz, but instead reaches out and tries to eat at Kyrian or whatever.
Kyrian. Yeah. Kyrian.
What's his armor class? His AC.
Let's see. His AC is 9.
All right. 19. That's definitely a hit. So that'll do a point of damage, and you're grappled by the snake leg. It is held on to
and
you.
I'm dead.
All right.
First death of the night.
All right. So you see that, and the creature rears up, grabs onto his throat, and there's an explosion of gore. So
Abalone just starts vomiting.
Okay. Abalone starts vomiting. So back to Jonko. What are you going to do now? You're outside the fence. You dug up. You realize the creature's tunneling. And in the meantime, some other people have started approaching the chaos in the ox fenced enclosure. So what is Jonko, the herder, going to do?
I'm going to stir up the crowd and run through screaming that it's some type of new drow creature.
Okay.
From
Trying to
the
get them
underground.
to run.
Yeah.
Okay. Give me
Try
personality.
to get everyone to see. Oh, God. No one's going to listen. Nope.
All right. Yeah, you are
I just
not
look like a crazy man.
Yeah,
a racist villager.
He's like jumping up and down and screaming.
Yeah. So it's
Jumping
not
up and down. Rob.
Oh no. Oh yeah. Don't worry, I'll get to you. So yeah, you begin to see. We'll deal with that in a second. Tom. Let's see here. You're a radish farmer, Hiram. He pushed his way through the crowd, right? So he's at the fence. You just saw an elf get murdered by a snake monster that popped out from the ground. The ox is being dragged under the earth by an enormous maw. And the tax collector is yelling about forms and now vomiting.
The ox must be saved.
Okay. How are you going to do that?
Like, brute forcing it. Or actually, no. Actually, no. I'm like, find something heavy nearby to smash the maw with.
Okay. Yeah, there's a sledgehammer nearby.
Oh, it's hammer time.
Okay. Give me an attack roll.
Right,
you can add your strength bonus to it.
All right. So is that increase the number I need to get under?
Attack rolls are just standard height. Like you have to hit the armor class. You don't know what the armor class is yet.
+2.
Yeah. So D20 +2.
Yeah.
He's strong radish farmer.
That's what farm life will do.
Got to pull him out of the ground.
Yeah.
That's a 9.
Unfortunately, you're not very good at swinging that sledgehammer.
Okay. Oh yeah, because it's not a hoe. It's not not farming equipment.
So it glances off the armored shell of the enormous maw. And as it does so, a snake-like tentacle pops out of its mouth to latch onto you with a critical hit. So that's 2 points of damage. Is Hiram alive?
He is not.
All right. So
I regret nothing.
He is pulled into the tentacle bites him squarely in the chest, disemboweling him. Hiram falls to the ground, and the snake tentacle starts dragging it under. So let's see here. McGillicuddy. Yeah, people are just dying left and right. The crowd is starting to run now. There's the panic stampede. People are frantically trying to get away. Even Velvet is. They seem to be giving up the ox for dead now. It is being pulled into the dirt.
All right. The McGillicuddy takes out his longsword and says, "If no one is willing to claim the tax debt on this creature, I must slay it," and charges it with his longsword.
Wait, the ox? Or
the snake creature that just killed Tom.
Okay, yeah, go and make an attack roll.
Yeah, get it.
That's one less radish farmer in the town.
You got this.
17.
All right. Let's see. Since you have a longsword, go ahead and roll damage on it. Add your strength bonus.
Well, that's 1d8, isn't it?
I believe so, yeah.
It doesn't. Oh, yeah, there it is. 8!
Damn, you actually lop off one of the heads, tentacle mouths from this creature. It shrieks in pain. It drops the corpse of Hiram, but the ox is being pulled into the dirt. It is over halfway in there. Just the ox has stopped flopping around. So, Aaron, what your next character? Who do you want to activate?
So let's go with Aleith, the elven glassblower, since he has a hammer and
Okay.
can actually do more damage.
Yeah, there's a panic spreading through the town. People are running and screaming. they're talking about some monster attacking the oxen, and there's a lot going on. What are you going to do, Mr. Glassblower?
I'm going to make sure that everybody else is at least try to gather as many people as I can up at that's like on the opposite side, because that's probably where my station is. They're safe, and then go run to see if I can help.
Okay, give me a personality check to sort of manipulate the crowd or
Okay.
get to lead them in this time of crisis.
No, they're panicking.
Yep, they are panicking. So, yeah, it's not going so well. In the distance, you actually see a person, another explosion of dirt, as somebody off to the right of the field of the ox enclosure suddenly get pulled underground. So that seems, maybe there's more than one of these monsters that are attacking.
It seems like it's going on the ground. That they're just appearing.
Well, you saw
around.
someone being pulled under. You didn't see the details.
Okay.
You're like down the road from them a bit,
Okay.
maybe like 5 or 6 stalls away. But yeah, you're yelling at people. No one's listening to you. People are just running and in a panic and bumping into each other. And one tit's already on fire. You're not sure. Jonko, what are you gonna do?
Yeah. Well, if no one's listening,
No one listened to you. That's true.
can I want to try to scurry over and grab the severed tentacle so that I can prove it's a drow weapon.
Okay. Yeah, I'll let you do that. The creature is still dragging the oxen in because the oxen is fucking huge. The head was severed a ways off. You're near the tax collector now. But yeah, you get it. It's bloody and gross and covered in dirt.
That's fine. I'm a herder. Sling it over my shoulder.
Okay. So let's see here. What do you want to do next?
Run.
Okay. So you start running. Where are you running to?
I'm just following the stampede.
Okay, that's a good idea. So you're following the crowd. It looks like they're heading towards the Bailey. There is a wooden fort that everyone goes to when you're under attack by goblins, which happens occasionally.
Mm-hmm.
And so usually in winter, it's something. It's a building with walls, and that's good, right? So it's a start. Let's see here. Tom.
Yep.
What are you gonna do?
Well, it's gonna have to be somebody else now.
Yeah.
In this case, it is Reginald, the herder.
All right, Reginald. Let's see here. So Reginald the herder, where he could be, he just suddenly sees a huge crowd of people running towards the Bailey. They're running, they're screaming something about monster attack, and that's when you see the Glassblower step out, and between the two of you, you see a person get pulled under the ground, just something grabs him from beneath, like something tunneling through the ground, and
that shall not stand. It shall not stand.
Mm-hmm. What's Reginald going to do then?
He's going to he's got a big stick. He's gonna poke at whatever's pulling him under. He must be saved.
Okay, all right.
We're all members of the herd in our own way.
Okay, go ahead and give me an attack roll then.
Let us see if I roll any better tonight than I did. That's a 20.
Yeah, not a natural 20, but yeah. Go ahead and roll damage with your weapon. What weapon was it? A cudgel?
Staff.
That's usually like a D6.
It's a 4.
Okay, well.
That's 4.
All right. You bash it over the head. It isn't dead, but it is clearly stunned by the attack.
Does it let go?
It does. Well, one of them does, but there's 3 grabbing onto this guy, so there's 2 left.
We are all part of the herd. Help me free this other member.
All right, give me a personality check. Roll under your personality.
Oh, shit. He has a personality of 15.
Damn.
Yes, he does.
Ooh.
13.
All right. Some people actually do try and help. The peasant being grabbed by this monster is like, oh God, helps. Oh
like,
my God.
Like, the herd comes to save you, friend.
All right, Glassblower, are you going to heed the call? You're near. This is the guy who's being pulled on.
Yep. Yeah, no, I'll absolutely run towards that.
Okay. You can give me an attack roll if you want to make a melee attack, or you can.
Oh yeah, and his herding dog is barking too.
Oh, he has a herding dog.
He does.
Nice. All right.
Okay, absolutely, we'll make an attack. So, no.
All right.
Just
Wait. Well, an attack roll is actually you want higher, so that actually does hit. So
okay,
go ahead and roll damage.
Okay, I'm confused. So is that?
All right. Yeah.
That was all right. So in that case, okay, so that'll be damage. 1d4.
Mm-hmm.
My usual.
Ding.
Ding.
All right. So it it's still dragging him down. The unfortunate man is killed. He goes limp, but so yeah, you lost that guy. Unfortunately, these peasants don't have many hit points, and these creatures are really deadly. But as you quickly, the rest of you can all run. It doesn't. You all run to the Bailey and find the gates are quickly barred because the creatures stop attacking. So all of your peasants have regrouped, along with the survivors, have regrouped at the Bailey. So we'll just say you all know each other to a degree and trust each other to figure out what's happening. So the initial attack has passed. Several are dead, and their bodies, even though they were killed, their bodies are quickly dragged away by some unseen monster. Let's see here. Birk, what are the Jonkos thinking?
Oh, jeez. I don't know. We'll worry about the other Jonkos. The only other Jonko around is the Gong farmer.
Okay.
Probably
What farmer?
Gong.
Like the instrument?
Like
no,
fertilizer.
No, it's fertilizer. Yeah.
Oh,
the old English.
okay, cool.
Mm-hmm.
Who would have probably responded to the call. He's
Okay.
easily swayed.
So yeah, what is Jonko the Gong farmer thinking? Actually, you can sort of roleplay about figure out what you want to do as your next move, or you could talk to the surviving village elder to get an idea. But the monsters have attacked and have killed several, but nobody knows where. Nobody's heard of these things before. Nobody's seen them. Obviously, not seen because they seem to be traveling underground. But yeah, does Jonko the Gong farmer have any ideas?
He wants to form a hunting party because they probably have some primo gong for the market. Giant snake monsters never been seen.
Mm-hmm.
There's some money to be made here.
Oh yeah. Baz, which
eat people? They have to have like the biggest ever for eat people.
Yeah, very big shits. Baz, which character do any of your characters think that the hunting party is a good idea?
I mean, the tax collector does, yes.
Okay. The tax collector does. So is he going to join this hunting party?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, he has to enforce the tax laws. I mean, he has to make sure that all these things are tagged properly when they're killed.
I will say, actually, you do notice Earl the herder looking very suspicious. He looks very nervous and he keeps side glancing everybody. He's fidgeting. And Earl is sort of the kind of guy who has very bad tells. He always loses money when he gambles. Frequently owes taxes.
Earl!
What?
Why do you look so suspicious?
Oh, nothing, my lord.
Are these yours?
Why would you say that?
Why would you respond in this way?
My lord, grant me clemency. I did not, and I'll tell you what I know.
Tell me what you know.
Please, my lord, grant me clemency.
Well, it depends on what you tell me.
Well, then I won't tell you anything, my lord.
Guards, arrest this man.
There are no guards. It's just villagers.
Townspeople, citizen, arrest this man.
For what?
I don't know. He looks suspicious. I have a number of violations on the tax laws that I could charge you for right now. Tell me what you know.
What do you mean? What? Well, grant me immunity from those charges, and I'll tell you.
Fine.
You will? All my tax bills wiped out?
Yes.
You swear? In front of everyone?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Well, in that case, you know, that traveling merchant, the village elders said, we shouldn't, visit anymore. You know, the one.
Yeah, I remember the one that smelled like onions.
Yes.
What's wrong with smelling like onion? Onions are delicious.
Balsam Caligari. Yes. The traveling merchant, who smells of onions. Well, you know, I was curious and I wanted a good luck charm for my competition at the ox competition. Ditch Smasher I didn't think would be better than Velvet Delight. And Balsam offered me at a very fair price just some ox blood. Something that would guarantee I wouldn't have to worry about Velvet Delight. And so I took it. He said it was the paw of this creature called a monkey. And I just had to hold it and make a wish. That's what he said. And then it would come true.
And your wish was?
That Velvet Delight would be swallowed up by the earth.
My God.
So you used a magical artifact to summon a monster.
I didn't mean to.
We all make mistakes.
It's like no one ever does. No one ever thinks about this thing until it happens. Look at you, you people have homes and you think you're so smart, but look at you now. Not so smart now.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, that was Nigel the orphan.
Oh, well, Nigel. I mean, Balsam gave me a very good price. He said there would be 5 wishes total, 1 for each finger.
You haven't used the other ones, have you?
No, of course not. I just got it this morning.
I think it's best not to use it at all.
Well, I can't. I dropped it. It's out somewhere in the stalls.
Okay, so we need to find that before any of this becomes any worse.
Okay. But you all swore I won't get in trouble. He gave me clemency, immunity.
No, here's the thing. I don't actually have the authority to grant clemency on charges for tax fraud. So I'll process your request. It'll take 2 to 3 weeks. And until that time, you will be held accountable and under custody.
What? Well, that's not fair.
The law is completely fair.
I'm not the one who made it
You
available.
you are the one. You are the one who did this.
I mean, Balsam's just down the road. He was here this morning. He can't have gotten that far. Go! You should be arresting him.
At this point, the roads may not even be safe to go on.
Balsam didn't summon these worm demons.
But he gave me the ability to do so inadvertently. So really, he's the one responsible if you think about it.
You wanted the other oxen to fall into a hole.
I wanted to be swallowed up by the earth.
Which would essentially kill it right now.
Well, yes, I wanted it dead.
But you wanted to cheat to win.
No, I just wanted to win through a cult subterfuge that could not have been traced to me.
In fact, we need to add the fact that you're using a magic item that isn't currently registered.
What? I thought anyone could use magic items.
No, so you have to pay the tax stamp on a magic
Well, what about those adventurers? The Salty Flower Company?
They're very wealthy and able to afford to do such things.
Well,
Also, they provide a service to society. You don't.
Well, well, that's hardly fair.
The law is completely fair.
Well. I protest this. What are we going to do anyway?
Well, we're going to use you as bait to see if we can get these worms.
Well, I don't know. The other townspeople kind of grumble with that. I don't know. That seems
okay. Well, then the alternative is that you guys put them under custody.
We don't. But
just tie him up and put him in one of the shacks over there.
Oh, okay, yeah, all right. So they grab Earl, start tying him up, kicking him a few times in the ribs.
He'll be useful when we need someone for the mob to kill.
Okay, all right. So, yeah, the ball's sort of in your court now. They haven't attacked yet. I mean, in the 20 minutes you've been there, but apparently there's a cursed monkey's. Well, obviously cursed monkey's paw out there, is somewhere in the village.
Maybe if we destroy that monkey, whatever this monkey's paw is, it'll actually destroy the creature, or it'll go away.
Mm-hmm.
I think you folks are seeing failing to see the enormous potential of an evil wishing artifact. Do you know how much we could sell that for? It'd be a mint.
And when that comes back, because apparently there are unforeseen consequences with this thing.
That's why you sell. No, that's why you sell it to other people and you fob it off on them. It's their problem now, and we profit. How is this not a problem?
Oh,
because
actually,
we'll curse the land with whole grinding tendrils.
There actually are two people that would be interested in that kind of thing that are nearby. Well, relatively nearby, certainly within walking distance of the village. Njálvram the Grumpy, a big dragon, and Gimkus the Lich. So you could try and sell it to one of them if you want.
How have interactions between our village and these two entities gone before?
How do you think?
Exactly.
I mean, your village is still intact. Like, they haven't killed all of you. They haven't burnt it to the ground.
This week.
Well, no, ever. I mean, they've certainly killed some of you.
Well, but come on, we're peasants. That's what happens.
Okay, I'm sorry, Tom. What was your orphan's name again?
Nigel.
Mm-hmm. Stop with the fatalism.
Like, what you call fatalism, I call being realistic. Thank you.
No,
also, I have no home, so I'm allowed to be this way.
Well, a couple people died, so you have your pick out there now.
Oh, please! This thing, like that taxman's gonna let someone like me have a house for free.
I'm sure there's squatters' rights in this village.
Our tax collector want to weigh in on that?
Well, actually.
Wait, throw him in the well? No,
right. The game is now just arguing over tax code. Fuck.
Until one of us kills the other one.
Get Nigel home.
Ross the Jester set up a game where people can throw rotten vegetables at what's his name? At Earl.
Yeah.
He's doing cartwheels around him and stuff. He's like, yes, keep throwing.
Hey, that's cool. Yeah. Cool as this rotten cucumber. Let me hawk it in his mouth. Yeah.
No.
I like that. So yeah. But yeah, there is apparently, the monkey ball's there. The monsters are there. There is a group of heroic adventurers somewhere in the region called the Salty Flower Adventuring Company. If you could find them, they could definitely help.
They're expensive though.
Yeah, that's true. There's also the merchant who sold it, who's still, in a wagon, Balsam, the Balsam Caligari, who smells of onions.
Is that his full name?
Apparently, that's what you all
Family
call
name.
him. Yeah. So, there's you guys can choose. You can also split up if you want. Take different routes. But yeah.
I'm gonna say that Patricia the guild beggar
Mm-hmm.
is still wandering around aimlessly outside of the Bailey.
Okay. All right. So she's wandering aimlessly outside the Bailey. What is she looking for?
Nothing.
Just kind of having a time.
Yeah.
All right.
Just vibing.
Let's see here. Give her an intelligence check.
Ooh, nice.
Roll under her intelligence.
Yes.
All right. So, she notices the ground is starting to bulge up in a direction towards her.
She stares at it. Unsure what's going on.
All right. Well, the ground erupts and damn. That's going.
God.
Yeah, another critical hit.
She's fine.
No,
We're
she's
meant
not
to-
fine.
I think we're meant to die.
Patricia is no more. All of you
I
outside.
just noticed she has crutches.
Oh,
And that she
Yep.
was also conceived on horseback.
Does it
Does it actually say that?
It literally says lucky sign conceived on horseback. Mounted attack rolls -1.
Wow. Yeah. So, all of you in the Bailey can hear a scream from outside. Looks like somebody, and it's claimed another victim.
Oh, God.
And there goes another one.
Scratch that name off my list.
So,
Rich or poor, we're all food for the earth.
Mm-hmm. Well, somebody has to do something. Well, we don't have any food in here. It's not stocked up for winter. We were, in the festival. We haven't done the
Randolph.
pickling or anything.
Randolph,
Let
I
me
have
check.
cheese. I brought cheese in my backpack.
well,
Not enough for all of us.
well, let me test something because it just seemed to take her the minute she walked out, right?
Sure.
So, are we in like one of the shacks or buildings?
You're in the Bailey, which is a wall.
The Bailey,
It's like a
okay.
wooden fort with a wall around it. So
Okay.
you're in the courtyard of this wooden fort. So
Are
there's
there-
basically, and by wooden, like the wall is like a bunch of tree trunks that have been sharpened at the top. So
okay.
pretty primitive, but yeah.
Are there any ladders or steps to be able to get up on the top of the wall?
Yeah. There's a little platform so archers can shoot from the top of the wall.
Okay. Can I see where she was taken? Like, is there a hole?
Mm-hmm. Well, there's a mound of dirt. It
Yeah,
looks
the
like
dirt,
the
okay.
hole kind of fills in.
Okay. I'm gonna take some of the glass beads that I have in my hand, on my character for the glass blower, and start throwing them around where the hole is.
Okay. Give me an agility check.
Agility? Okay.
Yeah.
And for the agility, would I want to get over the number then, or
Under.
under? Okay. So I want to get under 11. All right.
Mm-hmm. 11 or under. So yeah.
Never mind. So
All right. You throw them wide, and you don't see where they go. They actually land on top of tents and stuff like
Oh.
that, so that they don't even hit the ground.
so that didn't work. So I want to see if there's something where it's getting its attention. That's like if
Also,
it's
glass beads are small. If you use something heavier, you would probably get a better result. You wouldn't even have to roll.
All right. Actually, are there any barrels in here?
I'll say there is a barrel.
Actually, or the guy that tried to avoid taxes, like, we could throw him.
Nobody. Inanimate objects.
Like,
All
well,
right.
he's just another mouth to feed.
Well, he's tied up. He's currently inanimate.
So yeah, not the. It's like we still need information on him to at least confirm this right now. So No sacrifices to this thing. So if
It's
you want
not
to
a
do
sacrifice. It's just practical.
Practifice.
All right. Yeah, you can throw a barrel over, but you're not
Yeah.
going to be able to throw it very far. You're not going to be able to hit where Patricia died.
or I was like, roll it from the front, basically, just kind of give it.
Yeah, you can roll it over the wall.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. So
okay.
just give it a good push. So if anybody else, all right,
you and one other person lift it up over the wall and drop it down. It hits the ground and starts rolling down a bit, and then the monster grabs at it and disgustedly spits it out. Bits of board and fly over your heads.
So look at you hopping it down. It can feel, it can see somehow when we're walking, even though it's underground.
Randolph throws a hunk of stinky cheese out into the ground.
All right. A smaller snake tentacle mouth pops up, grabs at the cheese, and greedily consumes it.
They like cheese.
Perhaps we can lure them out with cheese.
Mm-hmm. You have enough cheese to do one more lure.
It's a good job for a cheesemaker. I wonder if they can be milked.
Do they have nipples?
I have nipples, Randolph.
Well, you don't have the cheese-making equipment here in the Bailey in the fort.
You don't know that.
I mean, I do. They you didn't do cheese-making.
Look, I've made cheese in worse conditions.
Okay, but you have enough cheese on hand to do one more attempt to lure them out. But like the question is, what's the follow-up? Like when they only pop up for a second. So what are you going to do?
What am I going to do?
I mean, as a team, like what are you?
I was about to say, I just know that the cheese lures them out.
Yeah. So, so some of your options are one, trying to head back into the festival area to search for the monkey's paw. Two, make a clean break for it and run to either try and find the adventurers, or Balsam, or head to the graveyard where Gimkus the Lich lives, or the cave where the dragon lives, and beg them for help. You can come up with something else. But you have multiple places you could go to, or people you could talk to, or try and ask for help. But yeah.
Reginald the herder comes forward like, I say we talk to the dragon, because like that seems like something to be good to have in our herd.
Okay. Well, you just need to get to the cave where the dragon was.
We have to travel in large groups, so this doesn't work.
Mm-hmm. So, how are you? Are you just trying to recruit a number of NPC villagers to go with you?
I look all around like it says, we're all members of the same herd. Who will travel with me?
All right, roll personality.
Holy, I keep forgetting. He's really charismatic.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, 15.
Mm-hmm.
Did you roll under? Did you roll underneath your charisma?
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, totally.
All right. A bunch of villagers are like, yeah, we should do that. Yeah, sounds like a really good idea. Dragon will definitely help us. He's murdered and killed a lot of us in the past, but I'm sure he'd help now.
Yeah, he probably owes.
Of course. If we're all gone, he can't kill and murder us anymore. Now can he?
Yeah, that's
it
true.
Just makes sense.
It's the circle of life.
It is the circle of life.
What
Jonko, do you have any plans, or are you just going to wait to see for someone else to come up with one?
I mean, I was going to hunt it, but getting a dragon to hunt it is even better.
Okay.
Do we have any horses?
I'll say there are horses. There's some scattered in the festival area. They're kind of nervously clopping about, or they're still sort of stabled. Some ran off, and in the distance you can hear a neighing. Sounds like the creatures are hunting the strays down right now. And there's one in the fort. So yeah.
When we leave to go speak to the dragon, why don't we let one of the horses go and let the creatures chase it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, horse is
Like-
expensive bait.
Yeah, but I don't want to die. I like making cheese.
How you can make cheese without horse milk?
Of course, but remember, we're stronger as a herd.
I don't make cheese from horse milk.
But you could.
Use human milk.
That makes sense.
Look, we'll just take the horse, we'll put some bells on it, hit it with a brand, and let it run off.
Okay.
And then we make our way to the dragon.
All right. So with your so I assume all of you are sending at least one of your peasants to this effort.
It has,
You don't have to
it has
specify.
to be Reginald.
Yeah, obviously.
Abalone will join the party. Cheesemaker's staying at the fort.
Okay.
Send
I'll
Jonko
actually
the hunter.
Jonko the hunter. Yeah, that makes sense.
I'll send Kanal the minstrel out.
Okay. And a number of NPC villagers are with you as well, thanks to Reginald's stirring speech.
Ross the Jester is entertaining the children and keeping them happy.
Okay, yeah. So yeah, they're safe for now. So you let the horse go out, and then your plan is just to run for it as fast as you can.
That's what I'm going to do.
Okay.
As long as everyone else is doing it, I'm not going to run ahead of the group.
As a herd, we go.
All right, all of you, roll your character stamina to see how long you can run.
Oh, Jonko has real bad stamina. He's used to sitting in a blind and doing nothing.
Damn it.
Yeah, the minstrel's not horrible. Yeah, he's Conral, but he's not
Yep.
great. So
18 over 5.
All right, so Jonko failed.
5 under 13. So yeah.
One of Aaron's failed. Baz, did your character fail as well?
No, I hit it right on the dot.
Okay, so 2 failed, 2 succeeded. So Jonko the hunter failed by the most, it looks like. Well, I don't know.
oh no, we're about
13
equal.
over, yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, the you're way behind the rest of the group as you're all running. You're making about the outskirts of the village when you see a bulge in the ground coming up behind you. So there is a water trough for the horses nearby. Actually, there's a tavern nearby, but it's closed. There's the water trough, but then further on ahead is a tree. Or you could, the rest of you're just, other than that, it's just flat open ground. So, what is Jonko going to do?
I'm going to book it for the tree.
Okay. Give me, this will be, this will be an agility check.
Not good at that either. That's fine. Nope.
All right. Yeah, that is a fail, as much of a fail as you can. So, the creature catches up to you, and snake tendrils lash out. But it rolls a natural 1, which is a fumble.
Can I shoot
Eat itself.
Hold on. There's a fumble table.
runs
So
into the tree?
Stand
maybe.
Honk.
Strike yourself with the position. So yeah, it the 2 mouths actually, it's going so fast 2 of the mouths hit each other, and it's literally tongue tied, and so it stops as it screeches in pain. So you manage to get to the tree.
Can I stop and does it stay above ground? Can I shoot it?
Yeah, you could. Well, you could go to the tree, or you could shoot it. So yeah.
If it's hung up for a second, I'm going to take a chance to
Okay, go ahead and attack.
13,
13 will hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
6.
Damn, all right. You kill one of the tentacle mouths. There's a screech of pain, and it burrows itself in. So anyway, so that was Jonko's. The rest, let's see here. Aaron, your character was not far away. You can give me an intelligence check.
Okay. 13. Are we still rolling? Trying to roll under on that?
For attribute checks, yes. What's your intelligence?
That 11, so I failed that.
All right. You're also very slow, and you don't see the attack coming. That is probably going to be a hit with the 17.
Absolutely. So.
Yep. So it is going to do a point of damage and grapple onto you.
Okay. I will scream.
All right. So you're not dead though. You have more than one hit point.
Yep, I do have more than one hit point, thankfully. So.
Okay. So Baz and Tom, your characters are further away, but you can hear two of the stragglers of your group are getting attacked. The NPC villagers are like, oh no, what should we do? Reginald, the brave herder.
Sometimes for the herd to survive, they have to sacrifice a few of its members. I say we move on.
Okay. Baz, what are you going to do?
Yeah, I mean, the tax collector?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's not concerned about them.
All right.
I mean, Jonko, he definitely dodged that attack with no issue. He looks like he can handle himself.
Mm-hmm. All right.
He is a hunter.
All right, Jonko, you get to act first this round. You see your friend Aaron, what's your character who just got snagged?
Conmal.
His foot has been caught by the tentacle. He's on the ground, but he's still alive. All right, do you shoot your bow and arrow at the creature?
At the
all right.
tentacle, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
14.
Okay, roll damage.
2.
All right, that does not kill it. It has 4 hit points, I'll say this.
Would I be able to have a chance to attack it myself?
You do.
Okay, I will try to stab it with my dagger.
Okay.
Okay, and that'll be just a pure strength check, so...
Mm-hmm. You need a 13 or better, and this is an attack roll you want higher.
Yep. 17, yes, I actually hit it.
All right, roll damage.
Okay. 4.
All right, you kill that one. So the two of you, you've driven off one of them at least. Well, it looks like there's 2 separate creatures, and you've driven them off at least temporarily. What are you going to do? Are you going to try and run and catch up with the group, or are you going to run to cover or a high point or something like?
What's closer?
Well, cover is definitely closer. You're outside. You're at the outskirts. You're outside the town. You're right outside the town, so you're in the forest. So there are trees you could climb up.
Okay.
Or you could go back into town and climb up the roof of a building.
I'm going to try to climb a tree, at least get onto a branch where it's not able to get me.
Okay. What about you, Jonko? Are you going to catch up with the group, or are you going to go to a tree or do something else?
I mean, I want to catch up with.
All right.
I feel like there's not purchase.
Yeah, give me a stamina check to see if you, or an agility check. I'll give you agility.
Nope on either.
All right, you're running away, so you're isolated, and you're both isolated from each other, and you're.
The hunter is not used to being the hunted.
Oh no. So Baz and Tom, you and your peasants are running through the forest trying to get to the cave as quickly as possible. But up ahead, Reginald, I'll say you see it first. You see a goblin sentry. He is just leaning against a tree. He has a spear. He looks pretty bored. He hasn't noticed you yet. He's half asleep. Looks like you're about to run into a group of goblins. Tom?
Yeah.
Yeah? What are you going to do?
All right. Let's huddle up, everybody.
Okay.
Now, is any one of us here actually any good at staying quiet?
No.
I didn't think so. How about look at the other peasants? How about any of you?
Yeah, there's one guy's like, yeah, I'm really stealthy. I watch people when they sleep.
Like, as you should. Excellent job. Good. That's what the herd does. Okay. So, like, okay, listen, like, so obviously this is your, like, how they say everyone in life has their moments where they they will truly shine, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, this is your moment.
What do you want me to do?
It's like, I want you to sneak up to that goblin and incapacitate him.
Oh, well, I do have this knife.
Like, see, there you go, see? It's like you are equipped for this moment. It's like fate has brought you to this very moment for this one purpose.
Okay.
Are you ready to fulfill your destiny?
I just have one question.
What's that?
Mr. Tax Collector, you seemed a little perturbed. Did I have to pay a fee to watch people while they sleep? I don't want to have broken tax law.
You know what? That's outside of my wheelhouse.
Oh, so there's no fine for that? There's no fee?
There's certainly a fine, but I'm not in control of that.
Besides, that goblin probably has money on him. You can use that. You won't have to spend a single bronze copper of your own money.
Look, if we survive this, I won't report you.
Oh, okay. All right, here I go. All right, he needs he also lies a lot. He needs a
okay, but I turn back
better.
to everyone else it's like now this is very clearly his moment, but just in case it isn't, why don't we go a little further over this way?
Okay. Bravely abandoning that. All right, so he fails.
Robin.
He rolled a 14, he needed an 8. The goblin notices him and throws his spear, hits him, and will do 4 damage, killing that poor peasant.
Look, his purpose was fulfilled.
The goblin starts yelling at a goblin. Hey, I found a random peasant. So the other members of the goblin raiding party get up and start checking it out. So are all of you just slowly trying to get away? Or are you just going to run?
That's what you're doing. Okay, like now we're going around while they loot this corpse.
Okay.
Time to leave.
Jonka, you can give me an intelligence check.
All right, I'm kind of. Nope, 17 over 12. Jonko's having a rough one.
He is having a rough one. Let's see, Aaron, Colmac was the one?
Yes, he was the one up in the tree.
Okay, he's up in the tree. What's up? What's he doing?
So is the thing still pursuing him after he ran up the tree?
No, I mean you stabbed it real good, or it got shot real good. It was injured.
Okay,
and it went back into the ground.
Yeah, I know. I'm at least I'm trying to figure out a way to basically alert everybody else that I'm okay.
They all ran away from you. Like they all kept on going to the cave.
Oh no. I'm worried about this, so I'm actually going to see if I can get their attention. Like I said, I know it's very far away, but
whose attention? You can't see or hear anyone now. They kept going.
I know, so that's why I'm trying to see if there's anybody who will respond by playing on my ukulele and singing and see if anybody responds.
Okay, sure. There's what song are you playing?
Oh, let's see. Just oh God, I'm bleeding in the tree today.
Okay.
Something's trying.
Does anybody have an unactivated peasant they want to say is nearby, or should an NPC find here? The peasant, the ukulele. Sounds like an NPC. Oh, sorry, what?
Yep.
All right.
Get a chunk off there.
All right, so oh hey there, Mr. Ukulele player.
Hi.
It's Bill. I'm Earl's brother.
Okay, Bill. Oh, hey, Bill. First off, stay where you are.
Yeah, okay. I'm on the tavern over here.
Okay, good. You're not getting down on the ground, right?
Why would I want to? What? I blacked out again last night. I woke up on the roof. Everyone's gone. I thought my festival was today.
It is, but unfortunately, we've had a bit of an issue, and Earl's at fault for it.
Oh, that Earl.
So, actually, you might be able to help us. So, first off, I give you a warning. Don't get onto the ground, because there's a monster that's underneath it, grabbing people and pulling it into the earth. You're going to die.
Oh.
So, that's the big problem. Second, your brother said that he bought a hand of some creature called a monkey to try to create a wish.
Yeah.
Do you know where that is?
Well, I see a furry severed paw over yonder.
Where yonder? Is it on the roof with you, or is it?
No, it's in the alley behind the tavern. It's on the ground though.
Oh God. Okay. So that's a pretty big one. How far am I away from the city wall?
It's not a walled city. It's just
the city border. So
yeah, it's probably like 200 yards running from your tree to the edge of the tavern.
Oh God. So I would need a distraction.
So
okay.
Like 600 feet. Yeah.
Okay, then yeah, that's one.
So you're actually yelling at the top of your lungs to hear each other.
Here we are. So.
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna need a distraction so I can get back into the town and then see if we can get this thing. So, do you have anything that on the roof or with you that will make a lot of noise? Like bells or
yeah, there's these chimes. Ding 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 ding. The wind chimes. Ding 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 ding.
Okay, then that's actually not a bad idea. So what I need to do is get some rope, tie it around the wind chimes, put it down near the ground, and then start dragging it on the opposite side, basically the left-hand side of the building, and I'm going to go to the right. And just keep that going.
Well, I got my belt. I got my belt rope.
That's good. That works. So as long as it's something that you can dangle the chimes
pants won't stay up no more after that, though.
Okay, well, I will forgive you if the impotent, it's like the your nudity, if you can just keep it off of me, okay?
Okay. All right, so while they're setting that up, let's see here. Jonko, you hear goblin voices coming up ahead. So if you give me an agility check, you can hide very quickly.
Okay. No. Probably just run right through the hedges.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's like 6 goblins. One of them yells at you, "You drop your bow!"
I just scream and turn and run backward.
Okay. He's going to shoot at you. He's going to throw a spear. Does an 11 hit you?
Sure does.
Oh no. How many hit points does Jonko have?
1.
Oh, no. Well, Jonko died as he lived.
It was like a glancing blow that tripped you and cracked your head on a rock.
Yeah. All right. So, fortunately, Jonko's brave sacrifice further distracted the goblins long enough for the rest of the party to really get away. And so the 2 of you and your 5 peasants get to the cave. And inside you can hear there's a rhythmic blast of warm air. Inhale, exhale. The 5 peasants that are with you, Reginald, they're like, are you sure about this? This seems a lot less of a good idea now.
Nonsense! Like if we come to such a being with a great offer, I'm sure he will help us.
Okay. So are you marching bravely in there?
Yes, I am.
Okay. Mr. Tax Collector, what about you?
I sheath my long sword and I will follow.
Okay.
Cautiously.
Okay. So the 7 of you go in and you quickly see actually a huge hoard of gold coins and treasure. And sleeping on top that is the largest thing you've ever seen, which is the dragon. I don't know. Have you seen this dragon before?
I've heard stories.
You've heard stories. Here. Okay. The dragon appears to be asleep.
Dragon!
It does not respond.
I
dare you to touch it.
I have a crowbar, apparently, in my equipment.
Mm-hmm.
I cling it on a rock. I was like, ding, ding. Excuse me, Mr. Dragon?
It rolls over. Still asleep.
pry his scale off.
I nudge
Coward.
it with the crowbar.
Its paw almost decapitates you as it scratches at the place you poked at.
Hey, villager.
Huh? Yes?
I hear it's good luck to pat a dragon on the nose. It may help.
How good luck? How much of a good luck?
It may ensure our survival and success in this endeavor. Please, I will allow you to have the honor.
Tell my partner and my 7 children that I'm a hero. If this somehow doesn't work, but I have a good feeling about
We
this.
will tell them, but I think they know.
I think
All right.
they know you're a hero. Now go be the hero you were always destined to be.
Hello, Mr. All right. The villagers just sort of roasted by fire.
God damn it.
The fuck? What? What are you?
Is that the dragon saying that?
Yeah, that's the dragon saying it. It's
Like-
what the?
We're like dreadfully sorry to intrude. Like that was rather rude what that person did.
What?
I told
Are
him.
you
I told him
afraid
not.
of me?
I told him not to do it, but he insisted.
Like afraid of you? Certainly not. You are magnificent, but
You're not afraid of me? He flicks one of the other villagers, killing him, just ripping his torso. You're not afraid of that?
with the morning we've had, I'm afraid like death has been all we've seen today.
What? What do you mean? What morning you've had?
Like,
Look-
we've been completely under attack from underground creatures just eating people. It's so many have died.
Oh no, but
Look
that's my territory.
Like, I know, that's what I tried to tell them, but they wouldn't listen.
Who are
Look,
they?
Worm creatures.
Worm creatures?
ORM, not YRM.
Okay, yeah.
Like, it's like larger worm creatures that have smaller worm creatures in their mouths.
The hell is that?
Well, I don't know. They looked rather weird, but they've just been munching on us all day. I mean, the number of deaths has been insane. It's just the herd has been thinned for sure.
Oh my god. Yeah, oh my Tiamat. Come on. What? I've been sleeping. He looks at a magic mirror on the wall. Oh man, that was a 7-year nap, huh?
Like,
My
well,
record.
But see, the way I look at it, we would much rather have you be the one to occasionally terrorize us and eat a number of us. I mean, you have class. These worms clearly do not.
All right, just
if you help us out, I believe we could. Apparently, there's an artifact around here that may interest you.
Artifact, you say?
Oh yes, it is. What was it? Like some paw of a monkey that grants wishes.
A monkey's paw?
That's what we were told summoned the worms in the first place.
All right.
Also, there's a roving band of goblins if you need a snack.
I just get that torso of the one I just flicked. I'll just he's one of the bushes over there.
Is there another one of the peasants nearby?
No, the one he flicked. Like
No. Is there one standing nearby?
Oh yeah, there's like 3 left.
It's like would you be a good neighbor and go grab that torso? Thank you, proud member of the herd. Very
So meanwhile, all right, Mr. Minstrel, go ahead and give me stamina or agility to make your bold dash to the tavern.
Yeah, definitely gonna try stamina. So see what happens. Holy crap, I made it. All right, will that... Okay, I have a question. Will that be a critical failure?
No, that's a success.
Okay, God,
so you get there very quickly. You climb up the roof of the tavern. The peasant Bill is there. He has no pants, and he's just going commando today. You can see he has a lice problem, and he
just stand over there.
Yeah, it's just dummy thick flapping in the wind. So he points over to the alley, catty corner to the diagonal from the tavern, and yeah, you can see a big black furry paw down there.
Okay, so how far is it away from the tavern?
You would have to jump. Well, I would say with 2 agility checks, you'd be able to like parkour your way, jump from the back of from the roof of the tavern to the roof of a nearby building, and then be able to reach down and pick it up without touching the ground.
Okay, so yeah, that's going to be a problem because my agility is really not that good. So,
what's the worst that can happen? Dying?
Well, you could shove Bill off the tavern, and him falling on the ground would certainly be enough of a distraction.
Yeah, but I'm not willing to literally kill everybody else like some people in this group. So,
all right.
So, actually, he still has our distraction chimes, correct?
Sure.
Okay. Let me see if I can do something else because I have the ukulele. And you know what? Another test just to see right now. All right, Bill, throw the. Go ahead and throw the chimes over the side again, just to try to get its attention. I'm going to position myself I have a handheld mirror and see if I can reflect the sun into its, whatever it has as eyes when it comes up.
Okay. Sure. All right. You do that. Yeah, it doesn't, it pops up. The tentacles are there. You shine the light in its eyes. Nothing seems to be happening.
Okay. So that has no effect.
Well, it doesn't seem to have eyes now that you look at it.
Okay. So this is useless. Good. So we're determine that then. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and say, all right, I need you to do this as quickly as possible. I will go back down to the street, race over, and then try to get up the other because the other rooftop where I could basically lean down to get it in order to be safe. So,
okay,
I'm just going to rely on the agility and the distraction, hopefully, being enough for me.
All right, so Bill makes another distraction. Go ahead and roll.
And would I get any bonus off the distraction, or?
I mean, it's letting you do it
without. Yeah. All right. Let's see if it happens. No, unfortunately not.
Okay. So you fall to the ground, but you manage to grab onto the monkey's paw, and then you're picking yourself up, you're on the ground. You can see the bulge of the earth coming towards you.
All right, I'm going to fling the ukulele out.
Okay.
And hope that away from me, and hope that it's the noise that it makes will actually.
Okay, it buys you around. The creature pops up to attack the ukulele.
Climbing up the building.
All right. Give me strength or agility to climb up this.
Both of those. So I'll just use strength this time. So.
Mm-hmm.
I barely make it.
All right, so you climb up. So Birk, are all of your remaining Jonkos in the fort, or have any of them ventured out at this point? They could have. They did hear distant shouting coming from the edge of the village.
Yeah, I would have sent out. Jonko the herder is still convinced of the drow attack, so he would have gone out.
Okay, so he's going from rooftop to rooftop. Carefully and slowly,
like running across the backs of
oxen. Yeah. Technically, he's well versed in. So he is doing that when you can see the minstrel climbing up, a couple buildings away, climbing up and holding the monkey's paw. So you're now part of the scene. So what are you gonna do?
Oh, good. You got it. Now wish the drow away. Wish him away. Yelling at you from...
Can I actually hear him?
Yeah, you can.
Well, look at... Why would I wish on this thing? It summoned that thing. Pointing down to the ground.
Unsummon it.
How? But won't something even worse happen? It like said because this has
a problem for the future.
I don't think it is.
It by definition is because it hasn't happened yet.
You're getting at semantics here. I think it's better we destroy this thing, and maybe that'll take this thing out.
No. Yeah, let's just destroy an evil magic item. That's great. That probably has good fortune.
I feel like you're trying to be sarcastic. But
What? No, I'm a dwarf. I don't know sarcasm. This is just my tone of voice.
Can people at the Bailey hear this shouting conversation?
I would say you can hear shouting. Yeah, if you can't make it out exactly unless you want one of your characters to go into the village. Meanwhile, while they're debating that, meanwhile back at the cave, the dragon says, "All right, I'll do it. I'll help you with these worm things." As he just gobbles your dead villager down in 2 bites. One for the torso, one for the legs.
What the herd's for?
Yeah. I'll do it for the magic artifact, and you have to stop telling adventurers that my cave is here.
Like, done.
Like, I'm serious.
Says, I'll make sure the herd knows about that.
And I'll just lead adventurers away from this cave and don't tell them about me, all right? I stopped preying on this valley for like 50 years to get them to stop showing up, but like, if I fly out there today, there's going to be a lot of rumors, and then there's going to be a bunch of assholes looking to make dragon scale armor, and I don't want to deal with that.
Don't worry, we will lie our collective herdy butts off, I promise you.
That being said, there is an adventuring group somewhere in the area. Just a warning.
Tax debt.
But they haven't settled their tax debt, so if you'd like to take care of them for me, I might be able to cut you in on
I'm not fighting a group of worms and a group of adventurers for you.
I'm just saying.
Well, look, I appreciate that because I don't want to fight 2 enemies at once. Why don't you tell the adventurer? What do you know where they are exactly?
No idea.
Look, here, I have a teleporting spell scroll here somewhere. Do you have an idea of where you could find out where they are?
Not at all.
Underground.
What about you, Mr. Herd guy? You don't have any ideas where you could find out where the adventurers are?
I don't know now, but I'm pretty sure I could find out.
Okay. I could teleport you somewhere, give you 10 minutes, and then summon you back. You think you could find out where they are in that 10 minutes?
No idea, but I'm up for trying.
All right, where should I send you to?
I suppose back to the Bailey.
The Bailey? No, that wooden fort. Man, I've burned that so many times.
It's I know. And we've rebuilt it every time like idiots.
I know. It's very funny. I probably killed a lot of your family.
So many. It's funny.
You left one an orphan.
He's going to become a psychopath.
Well, all right. I'll send you back to the Bailey. And then you come back in 10 minutes, and I'll summon you back in 10 minutes, and you tell me where the adventurers are so I can figure out where to fly so they don't see me flying off in the distance, because if they see a dragon flying, they're definitely come after me. And I don't want to deal with adventurers and a worm thing in the ground. I don't even know. Yeah. So he starts rooting around his horse like, here it is. All right. The rest of you just run back to the village, I guess. I guess I don't need you here anymore. And you put that gold down. Okay. So, all right. So Reginald, you get teleported back. And then it's like, all right, the rest of you run. I'll deal with this after I find out where the adventurers are. So, but pact is sealed, blah, blah, blah. Any other questions? He looks at you, the tax collector.
No.
Okay. All right, so
except, I'd be remiss if I didn't say, have you filed the appropriate paperwork for this horde?
Yeah, with the Council of Dragons. I'm not in your jurisdiction.
Okay, just checking.
Yeah, I pay taxes. Those taxes are used to protect this plane from, invasions, demonic and otherwise.
Okay.
You can go talk to the Drow. They're the ones who administer all the paperwork for that.
Oh,
No.
hot Drow bureaucracy.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Junko, you keep yelling about the Drow. So you can try and get closer to the minstrel if you want to try and grab the monkey's paw if you want. Okay. So he's getting nearer and nearer to you. Minstrel, what are you going to do? So you don't have to yell at each other.
It's like I'm honestly really convinced that this thing just needs to go away, and that will solve it too. So I'm trying to find something that I can use to burn it or destroy it.
Yeah, there's some torches.
I got this magic tentacle that came from one of the monsters. Put it down, and I'll hit it with the tentacle, and I'll destroy it. Magic on magic.
So I don't. So you're basically telling me you're not going to go ahead and use this thing.
That's right.
And we don't know if this thing is actually magical or not. It might have been summoned by magic, but it seems like it's just a beast.
Magical beast. Put the thing down. We'll hit it with the tentacle.
You know what? I think it's better if we just burn it. So there's torches right now. Is it actually within my reach, or do I have to get down and get it?
You'll have to get down on your stomach to grab it. But you can do it without having to make a check.
Okay, so yeah, no, sorry, we're just burning the thing. It's done. So
Fine,
all right,
put it down and we'll burn it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you have to use both hands if you're going to try and get it. So you'll have to put it down if you're going to get the torch, Aaron.
Okay, so I guess that's going to be agility, speed. You're not going to make a wish on this damn thing?
Nope.
You're not going to run off with it?
Nope.
And you're not going to try to beat it with the tentacle?
Nope.
All right, I am trusting you. So
okay. All right, so he hands you the monkey's paw, Jonko.
Oh God, please make all the drow disappear and they're evil monsters too.
Oh no, the dragon! He's part of the council.
Yeah, and all their evil monsters. He is an evil monster. Yeah. Good point, Bess. So yeah, as you're talking, the dragon suddenly disappears.
What?
Do I have
one of the paws curls up? One of the fingers curls up.
God
Sorry,
damn it!
I couldn't help myself. I had every good intent. Just as soon as I felt it.
Do I have the torch now?
Yeah.
Slapping it out of his hand and burning it.
Are you going to
be on fire? Oh, well.
Are you going to try and resist Jonko, or are you going to let him?
No, I've already made my wish.
Okay. All right. All right. So you put it on the ground, Aaron. You put the torch to it. The flame sizzles out when you put it to the paw.
Oh God damn it!
There's a rumbling in the sky overhead.
Oh, what now? That's like flying tentacle beast.
Reginald, well, he already teleported you back when that happened. So you're back in the Bailey. People are like, what happened? How'd you get here, Reginald?
Like, it's a long story, but it could have a happy ending.
Mm-hmm.
Like, now please, is there anyone here who knows where those adventurers went off to?
Oh, they went off to the graveyard. They're going to fight Gimkus the Lich.
Perfect.
Or at least kill some of his champions. I think they said they were doing this thing called grinding. I don't know what that means. I think they were dwarves. It's a dwarven term.
Sex act or something, but never mind that now.
Okay.
Okay, well, excellent. I know where they are. I can make this trade. Everything shall be fine.
Okay. What do you mean? What trade?
Just have to wait 10 minutes for him to teleport me back.
All right. Let's...
Any minute now.
Let's see here. So, yeah, Baz, I assume the tax collector is just running back to the village at this point.
Yeah, I'm like, where's the dragon? Where'd the dragon go?
What dragon?
I just disappeared.
He's just on the outside.
Oh my god! Okay, he ate a villager, and he starts vomiting again.
It's just vomiting again. All right.
That was helpful.
All right. So it's going to take you some time to get back to the village. Do you want to activate one of your other characters in the village?
Cheesemaker.
All right. The cheesemaker saw Reginald teleport in. And Reginald's getting increasingly nervous. So you could just let me know when you want to do something. But otherwise, we'll go back to Jonko and the minstrel. As it does not burn.
Mm.
There are three
What's up with
fingers
the sky or
uncurled.
whatever?
The sky is turning darker and cloudy.
Who's
There's some
Reginald?
rumbling. Reginald teleported back to the Bailey.
Aaron?
He's a herder. No, that's Tom.
Oh, Tom. Okay.
Yep.
So wait, did I not get teleported too?
No, he just wanted one person to teleport back and
Oh, okay. So
He
he's
summoned.
stuck there with a bunch of villagers wondering where the fuck the dragon went, and Tom's gone.
yeah. Yeah.
Great. Okay.
Yeah, the dragon was like telling you just to leave his cave, just run back. He wasn't going to teleport the rest of you. He was just like, fuck off. And then he disappeared suddenly.
Everything's okay now.
Mm-hmm. Well, Reginald, 10 minutes have passed.
Huh. Maybe he forgot.
Okay, so Jonko and the minstrel, what are you going to do next with the monkey's paw?
Wish away whatever bad is about to happen. It's running out of fingers.
Wait, are you making a wish? Are you holding it and doing that?
No, I'm telling him. I'm telling him. To do
Oh, okay, yeah. So the minstrel, you're
I already
holding.
made mine.
I'm not making a wish on this thing. It's just going to be worse. Like, why did you just... You literally dissolved a people out of existence, apparently.
Yeah, but they're drow.
Can't argue with that.
Oh, God, this is going to be bad. Or, it's like, no, I don't see anything. Give me the damn tentacle. Maybe your thought was right.
All right, I'll hand it over.
Start beating in the monkey's paw with the tentacle.
The wet, meaty sound slapping against the wet, dead, meaty sound slapping against the mummified meat. Just you splatter some blood on coagulating blood, congealing blood on each of you, on your shoes, your little peasant boots. But that's about it.
Oh, okay. We just need to get rid of this thing right now. This is gonna be bad. I wish for this monkey's paw would just destroy itself in the safest way possible.
The finger does not curl up.
Did it?
I wish the monkey's paw would go away and hide itself for a very long time.
Nothing happens.
Fine, just this one right now at this point. Oh, it's like I was like, I wish to learn a song that will drive this creature off.
Okay. All right. There. Suddenly, your eyes start glowing. You feel yourself infusing with magical power.
All right. Where's my ukulele?
Yeah. All right. Yeah. No, you threw your ukulele away.
Oh, you're right. It's like, probably the commanding voice. Go get the ukulele.
Well, Jonko, are you going to get the ukulele?
Where is it?
It's on the ground.
Like the ground?
Well, like all in the middle of the road between two buildings. Like,
Oh yeah, I mean I'll go get it. I wished away this monster. It's fine.
all right. As you jump down and start walking over, you see the ground bulging up coming towards you.
The trickery.
I'll start singing to see if it actually does anything.
All right.
I'll grab the ukulele and hold it cocked and ready to swing for whenever it comes up at me.
Okay. You can give me an agility, or you can give me a strength check, actually, Junko, to throw the ukulele up to him.
Oh, I'm using it as a weapon. I'm trying to.
Oh, you're holding on to the. All right, you can
Yeah.
just give me an attack roll then.
Yeah, we got more pressing issues here then.
Mm-hmm.
Break the ukulele over. 8.
All right. That does not hit. It swings and a miss, and the creature lashes out at you. With an 18.
That does hit.
Yeah, that does hit your Jonko. So go ahead and give me... so it does 1 point of damage. Is Jonko still alive?
Yep, I got 2.
All right. Wow. So you've been bitten on. It's beginning to drag you down. Meanwhile, rewind back at the Bailey. Are any of your characters going to venture out to try and the other villagers have told you that there's some people yelling on top of the buildings over in the middle of the village. They're not sure about what. But Reginald, it's clear the dragon's not going to summon you back at this point. And yeah, the sky is getting dark and cloudy, and there's some rumbling overhead.
Well, this is troubling.
Mm-hmm.
Lucius, my good friend, you're part of it's like we need to get word back to that dragon. Could you go find out what happened, please? Oh yes, going right now. And I'm going to send off Lucius the hunter.
You're sending one of your characters to run back to the cave.
Yep.
All right. So he goes running out. He sees a bulge in the earth heading towards him. What is Lucius going to do? Tom?
I will attack from a distance. I have it because he has a short bow.
Okay, go ahead, give me an attack roll. You need a 16 or better to hit it when it's underground.
This will be fine.
Yeah.
Nat 20.
Damn!
Yay.
All right, roll damage. This will be doubled.
So 2d6 instead of 1d6?
You
or
can
1d6 and double it.
Either one, whichever one you want to do.
I'll do 1d6 and double it.
Ooh, big gambler.
Max damage.
Damn.
Jeez.
Yeah. The bulge immediately goes back into the earth, and blood starts bubbling up from it.
I was like, you cannot resist the hunter, my underground friend. Go back and tell the others what you have learned here today.
All right. So Lucius continues his run. Baz, which of your characters are left in the Bailey?
The jester and the cheesemaker.
All right. Oh yeah, you said you were going to do something with the cheesemaker at least.
I'm wondering, cause the jester we're in the Bailey, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm sure it's just ground underneath us, right?
Yeah.
The jester's dancing around, flipping, making all kinds of ruckus on the ground. I assume it probably has attracted some attention.
Yeah, actually at this point, you can see one of the walls shudder. Now these are big wooden, basically trees with that have been turned stacked up to form the wall, but they go into the earth 6 feet at least to give them a good solid base, and they're piled up with rocks and stuff like that. So it looks like these creatures hit that and are trying to bulldoze their way through it. So that's just started happening. So Ross sees this, something striking the foundation of the wall from in the ground.
One to the parapets.
Climb up the walls, the ones that are being struck.
Sight spots that you can shoot from the walls.
Okay, yeah, you can do that.
Should go up there where it's off the ground.
Well, there's also the central building.
On top of the building, whichever one's
all right.
Convenient.
Well, the building's not currently being attacked yet, so probably the building.
The building.
All right, so the remaining villagers all cluster inside the building. It is very crowded.
Or what's his name?
Which one? Your cheesemaker or your
tied up in a stall?
Oh, Earl. Yeah, he's still in the outside shack. He's in the shitter essentially.
We're not dragging him up there.
Yeah. No, he's like, help. Help me! But yeah, it sounds like one of the worm creatures is trying to get in by knocking down the walls, and it sounds like it'll succeed sooner or later.
Hey, I'm going to toss Earl over the wall.
Okay. No! He flops down on the ground, and you can see a bulge in the earth heading towards him.
Look, I just using the same logic. We feed the dragon occasionally. We give him a couple villagers, and he leaves us alone.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe if we feed the worm a couple villagers, it'll leave us alone.
Yeah, actually, yeah, it does. It seems like it'll take him some time. Earl disappears into the earth. You've bought yourself at least a little bit of time by feeding the creature.
Your debt repaid, Earl.
All right, so Jonko, you were on the ground. You've been bitten, but you're there. The minstrel is up on the roof of a nearby building, seeing this happen. You could try the song now without the ukulele, or you could. Well, I don't know. What do you want to do, Aaron?
Okay, so Lisa, could I get him to throw me the ukulele?
I don't know. Can you?
Can you?
You know what? I'm friendly with magical energy. I'm just going to go straight for it. So,
all right. You start singing, and yeah, it'll take you some time to channel that. So, Jonko, what are you going to do? You've been bitten. You've been bitten, and you are being held onto, but you could try and break free, or you could attack it to drive it off.
Yeah, if it's wrapped around my leg, I'm just going to start smashing the tentacle with the ukulele. I don't appreciate its necessity right now.
Okay. DC to hit it. The armor class is 11. So go ahead and roll an attack. All right. You miss.
All the Jonkos suck as it's their lineage.
All right.
It's what they do.
It's going to roll. And if it gets 8 or better, it will drag you under. So it rolls to 12. So you take another point of damage. Yep. That I imagine kills you.
You have a good imagination, Ross.
All right. And so your wish specifically, Aaron, was something a song that would drive them away.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yes, that is the specific wish.
All
right.
Do?
I know what that will be. We get to use the spell tables in I
gave you a present. You're welcome.
I did. You did. Go ahead and roll a d20 and add 20 to it. D20 plus 20.
Okay. 22.
22? Wow. All right. Let's see here. Go ahead and let's see here. Give me a fort save. Against a DC 22. Add your fort bonus to that.
Against a DC 22? I don't think this. Because I have no bonuses to this, so I don't think I can ever make it.
Natural 20 will still work.
Okay.
I believe in you, Aaron.
I rolled a 19 almost.
So you are crippled in pain. You have your movement rate reduced to 5 feet and suffer a -2 penalty to all attacks and damage rolls, saving throws, spell check until the condition removed. This lasts for 22 hours. And let's see if it affects the creature nearby.
My God.
It is racked with pain, but somehow powers through it.
God damn it.
It rolled a natural 20, ladies and gentlemen, on its saving throw. So, just so you know, I'm using Affliction of the Gods, a plus 20 bonus to that. So you can recast that and try and get a better result if you want.
Okay. I can't. But I have to wait until I'm probably.
No, you just can't move very fast.
Okay. All right.
And
Yeah. I'll just keep singing. I'll wait until the next turn.
All right. So,
All
all right. So, Baz, you bought the cheesemakers bought the Bailey some time. The sky is still continuing to darken and rumble. In the distance, since you're on the parapet, since you had to be on the parapet to throw Earl over, you can see a creature flying, seemingly approach the village. It looks like a winged beast of some kind, not dragon size. But yeah, you can only kind of see its silhouette at this point. So,
a winged creature that isn't a dragon.
Yeah.
What else is going to happen today?
As you get as you're stunned staring at it, you realize, oh, it looks like a wizard on a griffin of some kind.
What?
The wizard
over here.
Hello, I am Dweenar the Eighth. I am a member of the Salty Flower Adventuring Company.
God damn it.
We were fighting the undead at the graveyard, clearing a path to fight Gimkus, the evil lich, when the sky darkened and our cleric prophesied doom.
Yes, which doom? Ground-based doom.
Oh, no. He lands on the parapet next to you, shaking it quite a bit because, it's already unsteady. Oh, my.
Please don't shake the parapet.
Well, this is just a terribly built wall, I have to say.
It's all we have.
You peasants really don't know anything about wall building. Look at this. It's just, he has the griffin, shake it some more.
Get off the wall!
Well, I can't fly and I can't hover.
Land on the ground.
Well, then, all right, fine. If you village headman or whoever you are,
there's the village cheesemaker.
Yeah. Oh, the cheesemaker.
I'm sure there's lots of room for promotion soon, though.
All right, so he lands on the ground. The other Jonkos, I imagine, are in the Bailey, so they can see this happening as well. And whoever else is in the Bailey can see Dweenar the Eighth talking to the cheesemaker. But yes. Tell me what's going on.
Worms, earth, eat us all.
Oh my, you've gone mad with panic and fear. Typical for you peasants, with your poor nutrition and poor educational system.
Don't land your fucking griffin outside the walls and tell me if I'm fucking crazy.
Well, fine, I'll prove to you that you are crazy. He flies out and then lands on the ground. He's on the ground facing you while you're on top of the wall, so he doesn't see the bulge of earth coming towards him.
Ah! It's coming for you!
All right. The griffin's leg is stricken, and the wizard is knocked off. It's like, oh my! Oh no! I've been struck from below.
He's at him here. This will distract them. It works.
All right. Make some kind of attack roll to determine the accuracy of your cheese throwing. A
9.
All right. It goes wide. He casts a fireball spell that misses and catches his griffin on fire. So, oh no! As the pure-hearted, oh no! So he begins to cast a spell to bring rain to save his griffin from being on fire. The griffin is being pulled down further. Are any of you at the Bailey going to intervene?
Quickly, we must help them! Go forth, herd!
The jester's on the parapet just staring like dumbstruck. What the fuck is going on?
The Rick just woke up from his it's like rice wine stupor. Mm-hmm. Oh, that's a problem. Chucks this pitchfork at the creature.
Okay, go ahead and give me an attack roll.
Okay. I guess that would just be a straight one, or would I use agility for that?
You can add your agility, your strength bonus if you have one.
Okay. Nope, I don't. So
So you're trying to roll one.
Roll a one.
I
I'm
mean,
trying
that
to
would
roll
be really... Yeah, I mean, rolling a 1 would be hilarious. Because this is an attack roll. You want higher is better for
yeah, I
you.
was about to say. Advanced, stop that.
No.
Almost, damn it.
See, that's what you did right now.
I have been attacked by an unruly mob of peasants.
That wasn't a 1.
I know, but it was close.
Yeah,
So, give me a reflex save for Rick there.
no.
How many hit points does Rick have?
1.
Okay. Well, we'll just see how many the fireball does.
Oh my god.
Actually, can I say that Rick goes up in a larger fireball because of all the rice wine?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Thank you.
exactly. I'll double it. I'll
that
think it's a
makes
critical.
sense.
Yeah. Yeah, are any of the Jonkos doing anything, Birk?
Yeah.
Jonkos are left.
Jonko 2.
Oh.
Only 2 dice. Yeah, Jonko the Gong Farmer. He'll help.
Okay.
He's got his trowel ready to go.
Okay. Is he going to try and melee the creature?
Yes.
Okay. He jumps over the wall, lands down, and bravely attacks the worm trying to eat the griffin.
20. Nah.
Damn. So yeah, he strikes it. Rolled up. That's actually a crit. So go ahead and roll.
Yep.
Double damage for your trial.
8.
All right. He knocks one of the heads off. The griffin limps out of the trap as the creature retreats in pain. The Dwinar the Eighth is like, what is even Tardacious? Oh no, Absalcol the Pure-Hearted, my griffin, no. I must go back to my companions, but I'll be back to purge this village of evil. They both teleport away.
Could have purged it now, you lazy fuck.
So many spells per day. He blew his load too soon.
Let's see. So, well, the adventurers are coming back. They're definitely coming back soon. So help is coming. The sky continues to darken, but meanwhile, back at the monkey paw situation, Mitchell, are you going to try again?
Oh, absolutely.
All right.
Don't stop believing.
Sure. D20 plus 20.
All right. Oh, yeah. 34.
Oh, shit. Yeah, we guys totally ignored the luck stuff, but oh well.
Dude, we got other things in our minds. We can't be bothered with that.
Yeah. All right. So I'll just do a fort save for this creature to see, and then I'll describe what happens to it. Well, that's not enough.
Hey!
It's stricken with a plague. It's stricken with a plague of divine origin. It causes D10 plus 20 damage, and a loss of a point of luck. It's very dead. Fortunately, you learned how to focus it so it wasn't directly on you. So you managed not to. You aren't affected by it anymore. So yeah, you can just summon divine plagues. I'm
sure that won't bite you in the ass later.
Yeah. But what are you going to go back to the Bailey? You still have the monkey paw, obviously. I think there's 2 wishes left on it now.
So yeah, I want to get rid of this thing. So
all right.
Can I plague the monkey paw to disintegrate?
You could try.
I'm gonna set myself on fire. Apparently, let's try it. All right, so same D20, 1 D20 plus 20.
Mm-hmm.
26.
26. it seems to shimmer a little bit, and but then nothing happens. It's probably not a living creature, so it's immune to disease. You realize?
Mm.
Yeah.
This thing shouldn't exist.
You sound so put off, man.
This
So
thing is not good, so I'm gonna grab it and just start walking out of town.
all right, as you walk out of town, there's a magical portal opens in front of you, and a skeleton in wizard's robes steps out of it. Hello.
Hi.
I'm Gimkus, the Lich.
Okay.
I have
help you?
sensed you have a powerful magical artifact.
Okay, that's like might have. What's it to you?
I would like to have it.
Why?
I'm a Lich. I like things like that. They're nice to have.
Okay. What guarantee will I have that you won't destroy my village or any other village with this thing? Or terrorize us, or plague us, or burn us to the ground, or any manner of crap.
I will have you know I am a creature of law, not chaos. I will, yes, name a price, and I shall grant it to you. And you may include that as part of the price. I shall not harm your village. In fact, I could protect your village for all eternity.
So, so
Are you not? Do you wish you could take it back to your people and get the council of your elders if that would make you feel more comfortable? But I would like it very soon. There's a group of there's a pressing issue I need to deal with.
What's that?
It doesn't concern your village.
Well, if you don't tell me, then I'm not giving you this.
There's a group of adventurers trying to slay me.
Okay.
And they were fighting through my warriors, and they were actually doing a lot of job, and they've retreated, they've fallen back, but I feel they'll keep coming back, and I don't feel I have enough firepower to destroy them.
But why are they attacking you?
Well, because I have a lot of wealth and magical items, and they like those things.
Why don't you just bargain to give them some and to leave you alone?
Well, then every adventuring group would come in here. It's my property.
So, but at this point right now, what's it doing?
Wish him away. Wish him away.
Do it.
It worked last time. Do it. Wish him away.
If you give me that, I could make you immortal, or I could make you wealthy, or I could protect your village.
No, I just wish you would go away.
Yeah, there you
Wonderful.
go.
All right. he's just gone.
All right.
Things works.
Actually, how many wishes are left on it?
There's one.
Wish that our village is safe and prosperous forever.
Sure. So, all right, last one.
Well, name it. Yeah.
A wish that we're prosperous and peaceful, and that's like happy. That's like and happy for the rest of the natural lives.
All right. There is a massive glow as the pinky finger curls up. Just as the adventurers return, all of you have been transformed into very powerful undead of various types. But you're all at content. You're at calm. You're at ease. You'll feel no more pain. As the adventurer's like, we'll have to save this village from evil. I don't know what it was. Duina the Eighth, was attacked, and it was very confusing. Oh, yes, Duina. I was like, oh, no. The undead horde's already gotten here. Look, they're all ghosts and vampires and things. Ah!
We can finally collect our tax debt, and I'll lurch off after the adventurers.
Yeah. So they're peaceful and prosperous forever. You have the lich's wealth. You liberate from the graveyard, and you're all horrible undead monsters that can no longer be killed.
Seem to be fine with.
Yeah, and because the drow are no longer there, the demonic invasion doesn't bother you because you're undead. You don't have the demons don't bother you. It's fine.
I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
In the interim between this and that insanity that just took place, villager that we sent off to go to the cave to get the dragon or whatever, he made it, didn't he?
Yeah.
Okay. I have an idea for what happens then when he gets to the cave.
Sure.
The tax collector has fucking snapped. And him and the villager still in the cave, he's formed a cult. And when the villager shows up, he's like, "Welcome to the Temple of Parthenax." Not so often that a snack wanders in and they fucking eat him.
All right. So yeah.
Another dragon cult.
Mm-hmm. I like that. So yeah, the dragon son comes back at some point. He's like, "The fuck happened to my dad?"
Temple of Parthenax.
What? All right. So yeah, that's Tremors and Dragons.
The Monkey
Subtitled
Paw Tremors.
Monkey Paw Tremors.
It's okay
Tremors,
because we could be a herd together undead.
Yeah. Tremors, Monkey Paw Island. Yeah. Subtitle, I wanted to give Aaron a wish artifact in a game. So, yeah.
Well, that worked out.
I tried to blow it up as hard as I could.
Yeah, I know. I wasn't going to let you do that.
And ostensibly, I know I turned us all into zombies, but Birk really started that train rolling. So let's.
Wow.
Yeah.
Jonko.
I was just doing what I thought was best for my people.
He did his best. It all worked out in the end. You're all better now. You're all peaceful and prosperous forever. So
forever.
Yeah. Anyways, that's all I have.
Wow.
Thank you all for listening. Don't forget to listen to Night Cleric Radio, where Birk and I talk about Vaporwave and Dark Ambient and the Weather Channel, among other things. That's coming up. And, of course, Aaron's on Raillery podcast streaming, and Baz is on Future Wolfington on Twitch. So you can watch us play video games. I occasionally play with Baz, too, like Left 4 Dead or Among Us and Phasmophobia.
Yeah. I play on Raillery, too.
Yeah, and really, I have to shout out Brownie. He just bought me Hades.
Oh,
that's nice.
Thanks, Hayden. Well, that'll date the game for at least Brownie. He'll know when we played this.
Yeah.
Anyways, but that's all. Talk to you all later. Bye.
Bye.